Hello, good people of the internet, and welcome to another video. I'm just a short stop home between working, so I have a couple of hours. I'm gonna go down and check the boat because I happened a little mishap happened. I accidentally managed some settings while I was away working up in the northern part of Sweden. I saw that the battery voltage was going down quite rapidly because the battery is getting old. So it was down to like 9 volts. And I know if it drops too much, it's a little bit hard to charge it again, for a system to get it back up to like 12 volts. So I was in there fiddling with the settings remote, and the connection was going on and off a little bit. And for some reason, I managed to do a setting that it will cut off the loads from the battery via the solar charger. It will cut it off once it goes below 10 volts. And I was a little bit slow, so I didn't, everything happened in like, in the bad manner. So what happens was the system will turn on again once it goes above a certain level. My plan was to set that to 11 volts. So like below 10 volts, everything drops off, then battery can start charging, and when battery goes up above 11 volts, it will turn on again. It happened so that it was set to 16.7 volts, the top level when it's going to turn everything on. And this battery is never going to come up to 16.7 volts. So the battery, the whole boat, the whole system, everything has been shut down. I need to go down and with Bluetooth connect to the solar controller and set everything back so it will turn on again once everything goes above 11 volts. So that's what I'm going to do. I have gotten a lot of stuff on mail while I have been gone. Let's see here. I have some more cool stuff. We have the new, finally it came, the second standby charger, which we are going to use to charge up another battery that will be dedicated to the fridge. And I also got this little cool guy, which I ordered a couple of weeks ago. The finally arrived. It is it's hard to see through I probably put it up on screen here so you can see it more clearly, but it is a battery pack for a Raspberry Pi, which means that if something happens like it did today, I will have the chance to at least have the Raspberry Pi if the loads cut off from the solar controller, so no energy goes out from the solar controller to all the loads like the Raspberry Pi. Then the extra battery pack on the Raspberry Pi will still keep it alive for a couple of hours. So that's good. I need that also, like an extra little backup. So, but there's no time today, unfortunately, for me to start fiddling around with those things. I went and bought a Mosquito net. It's like 75 times 220 centimeters. So I'm gonna make. I think I am going to. Oh, actually, this was a little bit small, by the way. It was for a door. I might have to go and return this and buy another one. I read wrong on the package. I was going to buy one that was 140 times 140 centimeters. Or see if we can do something with this. My plan was to have it in the back of the boat, covering up the big open space there, so I can sit and have Mosquito free time. I'll show you a picture of where I'm planning to put it. I also bought this mörkläggningsgardin in Swedish. See, I'm gonna try how good this is, and we can cut it up into better pieces and have it as a it's a blind actually, or what do you call it, to make to put in the windows and to keep the sunlight out. I can't find the English word for it. I'll probably put like a little description down here, the English word for it. Blackout curtains, mörkläggningsgardin. So that's what we're gonna go down to the boat. I might also stop by at a fuel station and get some more gasoline and put in the tank out on the boat. Oh, and also this big package here. I bought this to surprise my daughter a little bit. I can put up more pictures of what it is also. Lots of money spent today. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, so let's go down to the boat. This is how we do it. Cars are for losers. This is better. Okay dudes, down in the boat, so let's see here. I'm gonna log in now via Bluetooth local, and it's looking good. State of charge 69%. It's not as much as I want it to be, but still we are good. So we are logging in with Bluetooth now. Let's see here. What I accidentally did was oh, I'm at the shunt. Hello, we're gonna go to the smart solar. Maybe my last little rant here over what I did makes a little bit more sense now. This is what I did. I changed the user defined algorithm, so now it should turn off when it's below 10 volts and turn on again when it's 16.7, and it was the 16.7 setting that I changed to 11, but for some reason it stayed at 16.7 because the connection, I don't know really what was going on. Anywho, let's see here, 11.00 volt is when we want it to turn on again. So pretty soon it takes 2 minutes before this goes live. So let's check on the batteries once again here. Okay, so we are, 69%. The battery's at 12 volts right now. Well, that's good. That's good. So, Mosquito net, it will be here. It's gonna cover this whole backside here of the boat, this opening. And I don't really know how to do it. The ones I bought was a little bit too small. I think we need a 140 times 140 because this is it's like one point. I have to measure it. Hang on. Yeah, so I definitely need to buy the other one. This is 140. Just you can see here, it's just across the edge here. So it's 140 times. Need one more hand. One more arm. 140 times roughly 70 centimeters. So I need to go buy the other ones or switch those over for a new pair of 140 times 140. So that's good to know. I'm gonna measure it up a little bit more precise and figure out exactly how we are gonna attach the Mosquito nets, because I realize I need one of those because it's so nice to have it open with air and still don't have any bugs coming in here. Oh, and now I can see the camera is 2 minutes have passed, so it looks like we are online again with the loads. Let's see here. I should be able to turn on DC outlet and it should be a green light here. Yay, it is. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, okie doke. Now the settings should be once it goes below 10 volt, battery cuts off load, and as soon as everything charges up again below 11, above 11, it will start putting out loads again. Good. And nobody touched the boat. It was down for 2 days with low battery, so yeah, no camera or nothing. Oh, I need to restart the modem, by the way, because that goes off when it's out of battery for too long. Well, so nice down there now. Now I'm just gonna relax here and have a cup of tea and just enjoy the sunset. I need to go to work tomorrow early, so there will be no sleepover or anything fun like that. Back to the clown world and do some work there. But for now, tea and relaxing. Okay guys, and another thing I noticed actually just by random chance was that I could log into the modem here, and I've been able to do that before, but I usually do it on the phone. And the settings you can access with the web, with the site that you can like them, what do you call it? The setting site that you manage with the phone for the modem to put in like all the settings. It was really not that sophisticated, not that much to do there. But now, as you can see here, I'm gonna put up the screen I see on my iPad. When you log into a much bigger screen, suddenly you get a lot of cool functions we can do here. And one thing I've really been struggling to figure out how to do is how to connect from home via this modem to the Raspberry Pi down here because I would like to fiddle around with it a little bit more, like some VPN tunnel or going direct access to it more or less. And there were no settings as I could see when I logged into the modem with the phone, but here we have a lot of settings and I really haven't gone through them quite yet. So we have a lot of stuff here. I would be super awesome glad if I could. There's some port triggering here, some external protocols, virtual servers, demilitarized zones, UPnP. I'm gonna study up a little bit more on this and see what I can do. But it was really a neat thing. I didn't know that this small little modem is that sophisticated, and that poor little guy is more or less out of power. So we're gonna let that charge up and see that it really works through the night before I leave it, the boat here and everything. So this was just pretty cool to see that. It's a lot of settings here. Very nice. Oh, look here, more settings. System log. Time settings. Oh wow. Awesome, just a really cool thing. Oh, look, somebody just got their boat in the water. Now they're making as well. Anyways, cool little thing. I'm gonna fiddle around more with it and get back to you on this one. We'll see what we can do. Det var fränt, jag måste bara... And there we go, boat has been refueled and 20 more fine liters of gasoline into the fuel tank. So that's good. And I am really curious if we are going to be able to connect some way via the modem into the Raspberry Pi. That would be so cool, because that means that we could pull out the MQTT, all the cool variables, all the cool information we get from the solar panel system, the solar charging system. That would be, if we can access it from home directly from the Raspberry Pi here in the boat, and we can put it up on the Home Assistant screens at home, I would be so happy. I would be crying almost. That would be so cool. And that means that we could, in that case, we could use the Raspberry Pi for other type of information, like if I want to have a sensor for the fuel tank, or maybe the water temperature, or whatever. We can also send the commands via MQTT to a server in the Raspberry Pi here down in the boat, and like turn on stuff. I don't know, turn on the fridge, for example. If we want to like cool it down before we get to the boat and stuff like that. So that would be really nice if we are able. The only physical and or the only limit to that is the modem. So if this means that we are able to go through the modem and connect to stuff here in the boat, and the modem is not like a block, like a firewall that's preventing us from doing that, that would be so cool. So yeah, I opened up a few ports on the modem. I'm not going to tell which they are, so you don't go hacking my modem here. And I hope I hope that the IP number for this modem also stays. It doesn't change too much. There are like dynamic DNS services that you could use and ways around that. But as long as we are able to open ports on the modem here to let stuff in and out, then we're kind of good, I hope. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed or whatever you do to wish me good luck with this. So I'm gonna head home. I don't know if I have time to start fiddling around with my computers at home tonight, but if I'll do, I'll be sure to update you on the progress. Otherwise, a short little update here. Nice evening. I had my tea, I fueled the boat, and I fixed some stuff. So now I'm gonna go home, flying tomorrow, and after that I'm free for at least some days to do some more boating stuff here. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, dudes. Bye bye.